Good chilly day, neighbors. Welcome to Portland, Oregon, or Northwest Oregon. So I think we're going to have a cold spell here when we just had a 90-degree day, couple of them. Teasers. The warm weather gets me moving. So hey, I got 5 new subscribers. Up to 144, so to the 10 or 11 that actually listen, thank you. Appreciate that. But having said, these are just getting harder to do. Not satisfied with myself or the presentations, but the reason is people have done these better. I've just brought up topics as flybys, as 5-minute ideas, to try to get someone else to go look and figure and form their own opinions on what this is and what it means to us, what it means to your children or grandchildren. This is the fundamentals of pollution. This is the fundamentals of how money moves through our economy. Our endeavors take long-term commitments to things. In the commercial world, in the business world, that is operations costs, ongoing operations costs, the day-to-day spend just to keep a business running. Now those costs, when you plan them, when you build them into your budgets and your planning, you might have 40 to 100 staff members, people that depend on you, with a 4-year contract to have somewhere to go at the end of those 4 years. You either renegotiate the contract, you build the contract, you rebuild the contract, or you lose the contract, and all of a sudden you've got 40 people. Maybe 10 of them work directly for you. The other 40 are leveraged resources from other accounts, because an account might have in actuality 70 to 100 people supporting it. You'd only have 3 or 4 faces working with a client. 3 or 4 touch points to the magic of software, massive software. So, how money moves through the economy. This is a part of it. This long-term costs, the expense, the operating expense of keeping your underwear clean. Let's use that analogy. So why is this important? There's good materials, good information around San Onofre and the dry cask storage that is being used and implemented. This is a story of global patents and who has the best ideas, who has the most workable ideas. Those caskets for nuclear waste, high-level nuclear waste, plutonium mixed in there. Potentials for criticality incidents are hard to explain. So, he smokes cigarettes. But see, I'm already 4 minutes into this. There should be a board behind me, and a reference libraries and books and plaques on the wall. And then you miss the point to these. So this is about how money moves the economy. This is a long-term commitment to maintenance and operations. Right now, sitting out at the Hanford site are near 2,000 contract workers. They're going to be in that city for 2 or 3 months, 3 or 4 months. Then they're going to move to the next refueling site. These are the migrant laborers you don't hear about. These are the other pieces. These are the occupiers of those hotel rooms down the street that you wonder how they get filled. They sit there in reserve for a year, waiting for the next big industrial thing to happen. How money moves the economy. So back to those casks. The casks currently designed and being used in America are designed to fail. They are going to crumble and fall apart. Now, what it takes to discover this, to keep this from being a disaster, is inspections and maintenance and monitoring and a commitment to equipment and people for long term. You can't set an instrument out in the field and walk away from it. Not these instruments. It takes a commitment, dedicated resources. That nuclear waste site is going to be there for generations. The operations expense for generations. How money moves through the economy. So all these bastards go build their hardened bunkers and hide out in the plains of the Midwest and sell their books. When they come out of their bunkers, there will be nothing for them. What are they building? Where is the education promise of free nuclear? Who's going to get wealthy off of going to the moon, going to Mars? What king are we going to build for this pathetic society? But it's not pathetic. We're here to talk about it, so that's what I did. Pieces out. I've got a new hummingbird feeder. I'm trying to entice hummingbirds a little bit closer. But hey, pieces out.